This particular scripture here is amazing. It is totally, totally amazing. And it's like something that you have to hold on to, that you have to grasp, you have to hold on to, and you keep it dear to you because it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's not like it's going to be something that's so hard to understand or anything, y'all. Hey guys, so the scripture we're talking about today is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Guys, this is an amazing scripture, and we're talking about temptation. And temptation comes in all different forms, shapes and forms. And I tell you what, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. This scripture has so much to say about how God actually worked in our lives. This verse has also been so misunderstood and so misquoted. In this verse, guys, Paul is talking, and he gives us key words that makes this verse less challenging, okay? And the key words are temptation and tempted. In this particular verse, temptation is in there twice, and tempted is in there once. So remember, this is Paul talking, and he give us these keys so it can be less challenging, less misunderstood, and less misquoted. Okay? So again, in this verse, we're dealing with temptation. And Paul is letting us know that when it comes to temptations, that we're all standing shoulder to shoulder. All right? There's no little I's and big U's or none of that. We're shoulder to shoulder when it comes to temptations. All right, guys? He wants us to know that there is nothing that we are being tempted with that is not earthly common in the human race. So it's nothing new. All right? It's nothing new, guys. Okay? With that being said, I don't want you to be disappointed. So I want to warn you that others have been tempted with the same situation. All right? So you're not the first. You're not the first. All right? By the grace of God, they overcame it, and so can you. So can we. Yes. By the grace of God, they overcame, and so can we. Remember that, guys, okay? Here, Paul is telling us that because there is a sin issue here, and it's big, it's too big to handle, it's too large, it's too powerful, I can't handle it. He's telling us that there is a way out. He's telling us this. He wants us to understand there is nothing that we cannot overcome. I know that sometimes we'll think that things are so powerful. The temptation is so powerful. I'm so weak. The temptation is so powerful. Ain't nothing I can do. I can't overcome it. I can't get through it. I can't go under it. I can't go over it. I can't do anything. I can't handle it. I can't handle it, God. I can't handle it. Why did you give me this? Why me, God? Why me? What? And we feel like there is no victory in this thing. Paul is also telling us with that temptation, God has already made a way to escape. A way to escape, a way to get out unharmed, a way to get out untouched, a way to escape. Paul wants us to understand that God has provided a way of escape. So we don't have to say it's too big, it's too powerful, I can't do anything, I have to give in. Because this happened to me when I was younger, or this person did this to me, or this person is making me do this, or this is going on. There is always a way to escape. God has provided us with a way to escape. He has provided that, guys. God has provided you with a way to escape so you won't have to surrender. So you won't have to give in. So you won't have to surrender. And just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go and do it. I'm gonna go and do it. You know what? It ain't gonna be that bad. Ain't nobody gonna find out. I'm just gonna go and do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and do it, and it's gonna be all right." He gave you a way to say, "I don't have to surrender to this. I don't have to agree to this. I don't have to do this." I do know, guys, with me, it's so easy for me to say, "I'm just going to go and do it. It's going to be all right. Ain't nobody going to know. I'm just going to go and do it. I'm going to go and do it." No. And that is, to me, the easiest way when it comes to me. It's easy for me just to say, "I'm going to go and do it." Then I ain't got to look for no other way out. I don't have to look for a way out. I don't have to deal with it. I'm just going to go and do it. And que sera, sera. And real quick, I want to say that I know that some people are saying, "Hey, if it's like that, why he even allow us to have temptations? Why he even allow us to have temptation? Why he even let these things happen to us?" All right, let me tell you something, dear saints. God is not going to force His way on you. God is not going to force you to make a decision. He's not going to force you to do anything. He's going to provide you with the escape. And it's up to you to choose. It's up to you not to answer that phone when temptation calls. You can block temptation. You can send temptation to voicemail. God is a gentleman. He is not going to force you to do anything, but He will provide you with a way of escape. Guys, it must be your choice. It must be your choice. You have to decide. You have to do it. He's going to provide it there for you. And you have to decide to take that route. So guys, when temptation comes and try to take over your life, try to take over your mental state, when they try to ruin your life, when they try to do all these things, because temptation is going to come. So when it comes, we have to remember to take the escape route that God has given us. We have to remember that. We have to choose to do that. We have to want to do that. I know you know that this right here is going to ruin your life. This right here is going to mess up a whole lot of stuff. This right here, oh yeah, we already know it. But you know what? It's one of those feel-good things, It's one of those feel-good temptation. If I do this here, I'm gonna feel good right now, momentarily, just for this moment. If I do it, I'm gonna go and do it. I'm gonna go and do it. It ain't gonna mess up much. I'm gonna go and do it, and everything's gonna be fine. The temptation is gonna be there, and God has provided us with a way to escape, guys, and we have to choose it. We have to choose it, okay? And I want you to also remember is that when we continually to move toward those temptations, when we continually to accept those temptations, when we continually to be in that area of that temptation, that's because that's what we chose to do. That's what we chose to do. We decided to answer that. We decided to go that way. The escape was provided. It was provided. But we decided to go ahead and move forward with the temptation. When we fall into sin, it's because we chose it. When we fall into sin, it's because we chose it. We didn't have to. We didn't have to. Guys, I didn't have to. When I move towards sin, when I choose to go over there instead of going the right way, it's because I chose to do that. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what no one else is doing. It doesn't matter what no one else is saying. It does not matter what it makes me feel like, what it makes me look like. It does not matter. Sin is sin. Sin is sin. Your sin is not no bigger than mine. My sin is not no bigger than yours. But when that temptation comes and say, Trees, let me tell you this. If you do this, then you'll feel like this. Because we have that emptiness inside. And we want to feel good. We want that feel good. Whatever that feel good is. If it's food, we know. Regardless what that feel good is. Regardless what that temptation is. God has given us an escape. So my question, dear saints, is what do you choose? Do you choose temptation? Or do you choose God-given escape?